and your
I
head,
think there's still
hands, and
80%.
feet inside the vehicle.
80% takes you like 20 hours.
We're beginning our return trip to the lower portion of the grove. Our next stop will be the grizzly giant. Have you noticed any pine cones on the ground?
Yes. Many people see the sugar pine cone, which are usually more than a foot long, and assume that the big trees must produce a very large cone. Surprisingly, giant sequoia cones are quite small by comparison. They're about the size and shape of a chicken's egg, and yet in every cone there's about 200 seeds, so you can imagine how tiny the sequoia seeds actually are.
A sequoia seed is about the same size and shape as a flake of rolled oats. On most conifers or cone-bearing trees, the cones open as soon as the seeds inside reach maturity, and then the cones drop to the ground. For reasons that baffle scientists, the giant sequoia's cones remain firmly closed and attached to the branch for years at a time. To reproduce, these trees actually depend on the feeding habits of animals in the sea ground. That's the sound of a tiny grayish-red squirrel called the chicory.
Chickarees like to eat the cones of sequoia trees, not the brown ones that we find on the ground, but they climb up in the tree and cut down fresh green cones. Sequoia cones will hang on the sequoia tree for up to 20 years, waiting for a chicory to come eat the cone, or a wood-boring beetle to lay its egg on the cone.
It's only been 1 minute and 30 seconds.
And this is one of the ways that the cones are killed and the seeds are scattered. It's estimated that large sequoia trees will have in the neighborhood of 10,000 cones on them at any one time. And with 200 seeds in every cone, that's 2 million viable seeds in every sequoia tree at any given moment. And yet, with these millions of seeds scattered over the course of time, there's a surprisingly small number of sequoias that are able to reach maturity. We know in general terms why sequoias grow where they grow and don't grow where they don't grow. Sequoia trees need a lot of water, just the right temperature.
We only have about 75 groves left in the entire world. And those groves are found only in the Sierra Nevada, around 7,500 feet in the south Sierra and down around 5,000 feet in the northern Sierra. And within this so-called belt of giant sequoias, there really are only pockets. There are only pockets of giant sequoias growing in very specific locations. Why they only grow in these pockets is a question that you probably never will answer. Whether it's abundant groundwater, different soil conditions, we're really not sure. And yet, we have fossil evidence of them living all across America. When sequoia